Hi guys, welcome back to the Tutor's Tutor. Today I'm going to help you setting up your online ESL classroom. Now, what should this classroom look like? It's a virtual place where I'm going to be teaching people and I need to know exactly what it needs to look like. Now, I want to say this because it depends on the student that you're teaching and the students that you will be teaching in the future. Are you going to be teaching kids, or are you going to be teaching adults, or are you going to be teaching both? Now, with some companies, they really do have a set of framework on how they want your layout to be or how your background should be. As you can see, my background is plain and simple, and I'll tell you why in a sec. Also, the next thing is that you want to find out, are you teaching kids? If you're going to be teaching children, a background as bland as mine is not going to work for you. But if you're going to be teaching adults, then a background as bland as mine is definitely going to help the student concentrate and know that they are focusing on what you're saying to them and how the teaching is in the classroom. Now, with me, I use an application called ManyCam, and ManyCam helps me alternate my backgrounds as I need to, because I teach both kids and I teach adults at the same time. So what I like about my bland background is that if I put up a green screen at the back of me, then it's going to change the classroom like this. Nice, right? Yes, now let's take it back. Now, it really does help to be able to navigate through the different backgrounds so that you actually catering to the student that you're teaching. And I mean, think about it. If you're an adult and you go into a classroom where there's cartoons and there's a whole lot of alphabet going on and it's just too colorful and too distracting, it's not going to help the class. It's not going to help you learn. If anything, it's going to be so distracting that it's going to take away from the lesson. But think of it from a child's perspective as well. If you get into a classroom and you're a little kid, think of your kids as well. And it's just bland. It's going to bore you. So you want to be able to cater to your client, and who your client is up to you. Now, because I teach both sides of things, with children and adults, I use ManyCam. ManyCam has helped me so much to be able to just navigate through my classrooms and shift so fast between whether I want a theme or no theme at all. And it's a very easy application to use. You download it onto your computer and you use it as your camera. When you get onto ManyCam, there's a whole lot of presets that you can download and different backgrounds on the ManyCam website. Now, what I also like about ManyCam, especially for children, is that when you're actually doing a lesson with them and you want to bring in virtual cards or you want to bring in themes and you want them to understand what you're actually talking about, you can literally use ManyCam to bring all those elements to life. Now, you would bring an apple in and you'd make it disappear. You know, A for apple, and different elements like that, so the child can actually see what it is and you can make it go away. As a former classroom teacher, I know that having flashcards and puppets and toys is really a nice thing. And yes, you can still, put that into your classroom. But for me, I prefer just being very simple and using my virtual cards to actually help me to make my classrooms come alive. Why? Because children are now adapted to that. Children enjoy virtual reality and they want to see things moving and disappearing and coming back and going as well. Now, if I'm teaching on Classing, you can still use ManyCam. But what I also like about Classing is that I can make my files into EDB files. What does that mean? It means that I can literally move my files and make them interactive for me and the student so that we can have fun in the classroom. You don't want to sit there and let the child be bored in your classroom. You want to make them interact and engage in the lesson so that they can feel that they've learned. And you want to give them the best so that when they come to your classroom, they know that they're getting value for what they're paying you. The next part of setting up your classroom is that you want to make sure that there's enough light. Now I'm directly in front of a window. I have it to my side and not to the front of me. So this is the front and this is to my side. Why? I want natural light because I want to be able to teach and make sure that my classroom is well lit and looking good for the student. Ring light as well, just for that boost, and to make sure that the class is looking crisp and clear and really high quality. I want to always make sure that I'm giving the best to my student because they are paying me a good penny, and I want to give them the best that I possibly can. The next that you want in your classroom is headset. A lot of headsets out there, a lot, tons and tons and tons for you to choose from. What I would definitely say is choose something that has a noise cancelling option so that you can cancel out all the noises that you will have on your day-to-day living. And I'll show you the ones that I have at the moment, and they honestly do the best. I have a baby and I have a child at home, so you can imagine that sometimes it does get a bit rowdy in the house, but this has really helped me to make sure that I really don't have to worry about that noise coming through. There's also an application that you can use to cancel out your noise if you really have a lot of noise going on around you, if you have dogs barking. I'm going to put it up here. You can definitely go through this. I do know that there is a free version and there's also a subscription that you can pay on a monthly basis. And honestly, if it's going to cut out the noise for you and it's going to give you that quality, crisp classroom feel that you're going for and looking for, then it's definitely worth buying. Next thing that you want in your virtual classroom is definitely a chair. You know, a lot of people take for granted the chair quality that they're going for. Make sure it's something that is comfortable for you because you're going to be spending multiple hours sitting and you don't want to hurt yourself in the long run. If you're looking for this as an investment into your future, please make sure that you're sitting on a comfortable chair so that you can actually feel comfortable when you're teaching the classroom. And you're not looking uncomfortable to the student as well. How you come across to the student is also very important to the environment of the class and to the feel and atmosphere that you're going to give to the classroom. So please make sure that you're comfortable and that you're not comfortable that you're sleeping, but comfortable enough so that you can actually give an authentic 100% professional lesson that you would want for yourself as well. Is that you're going to want an external webcam. Well, why an external when the laptop does come with one? The external webcam just gives you that much better quality when you're actually conducting your online lessons. And you want to scream quality when you're teaching your students online. Why? Because of word of mouth. And word of mouth runs. If you give quality to your student, they are going to want to recommend you to everybody else. Think about a movie and think about something that you've watched on TV. If it's looking you're not going to want to invest in that. Change the channel and you're not going to tell anybody about it. And even if you do, all the negative aspects that you actually watched from that episode. Whereas if you have a really high definition classroom or a high definition movie that you're watching, you're going to have a good review of that and you're going to tell everyone about it and everyone's going to want to watch that. Same with online teaching is that if you give a good classroom, then they are going to want to invest in you because they know that you are investing in yourself to invest into them. Works? Yes, easy, right? The next thing that you want, especially if you're living in South Africa, is a UPS. Here it is. A UPS is going to help you with load shedding. Yes, so that you have a backup plan all the time. You don't want to be cancelling on your students left, right and center. No, you want to be punctual. You want to maintain a very good and professional working environment with your student, and you want to make sure that when they book your classes, you are going to be there. Only cancel when you really have no option but to cancel. Only cancel when there's emergency so that they take you seriously. You have to take this seriously, please. And also, if you're working for a company, then make sure that you're not having a lot of cancellations because the company is going to see it and you're going to look unprofessional and you might get fired in the long run. So please invest in yourself and make sure that you're doing this properly if you're going into online teaching. And for this video, I'd like to thank FlexClub for sponsoring the video. It has made my life as an online teacher and business owner much easier. All I do is head on over to FlexClub, and on the landing page, I search for whatever video I'm trying to create. Here I have online classes, and I can go through so many of the already made videos that they have. All I have to do then is select the video that I like and customize it. So let's have a look here what we have. They have really amazing graphics. Right, scroll. This looks very nice. And they also have it in different setting styles, so you can really choose what you're going for. I think I like this one. This is colorful. It looks like something I could use for promoting my next upcoming class. And of course, let me hover over it and see. It's very interactive. It's very cute. And then I'm going to customize this video right here. I like it a lot. So here you have the timeline mode and you have the storyboard mode as well. You can choose whichever one you want. For this one, I'm going for the storyboard mode. And here I have the feature to edit the video however I like and change up whatever I need to. Again, I'd like to let you know that FlexClip is an online video editor that has more than 3,000 pre-made templates, more than 3 million animated text and elements, more than 4 million stock assets, and so much more. I will leave their Instagram in the description below, as well as their YouTube. Do feel free to get a hold of Steffi there. She is more than willing to help you step up your game when it comes to video editing. So here I'm going to edit this text and change it up, and here we go. I think this is really amazing. So you can change the text. There's a lot of styles that you can use if you're not happy with the one that you see. And there we go. I like that. Looks good. What do you think? So the next thing I'm going to do is try and find some elements that actually resonate with what I'm going for. So I have a new reading course that is launching soon, and if you're ready or interested in letting your child learn how to read, be sure to check out the description box below to find out more information about that. I will also be very, very soon launching my own course on how to teach children to read from the tender age of 3 and now, if you're still struggling with the online teaching thing and you don't know what to do, and even though you've been watching tons and thousands and millions of videos on YouTube and you still feel stuck to take the first step, then please do check out the description box. There is my website there that actually helps teachers navigate their way into online teaching much faster and much easier, and I will be there to guide you throughout the journey. I help you with every step of the way. The only place that you're going to be alone is in the interview room. But I'm going to equip you so that when you get into that interview, you are confident. You know what you're doing. You know how to pass that interview, and you can come out successful at the end of the day. So do check out the link in the description box, and please do follow and share and like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe so that you can also get notified on new upcoming videos that I will be posting on the channel very soon. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.